Kentucky Derby winner Mystik Dan paid almost $40 in Louisville, but he'll be the favorite probably in Saturday's Preakness Stakes. Eddie Olczyk joins us to discuss the favorite and the Derby winner as he goes to the middle jewel. Eddie, what do we make of Mystik Dan?
Well, as you know, I liked him on Derby Day. I mean, I picked him for fourth. I thought he was a very live horse at a big price. Unfortunately for me, I picked him for fourth, and he win. And my horse that I picked first finished fourth, that being Catching Freedom, and it looks like Catching Freedom's going to go as well. But Mystik Dan, look, I was thoroughly impressed with the race that he ran. I mean, he did get the trip. They did go quick, as we talked about. We kind of thought that they would go in 46 and change, maybe 11 flat, and that's exactly what they ended up going. And he got the trip, and give Kenny McPeak, and what a weekend for him and Brian Hernandez. I mean, just an amazing double Oaks Derby double. But does he have the ability to maybe take a step back? And I think when you hear the word bounce in horse racing, I think there's a couple of different definitions of that, and mine would be as well. What is the pattern? Has there been a pattern of a horse that maybe runs a really good race and then maybe takes a step back and then runs another really good race? And this is kind of the pattern that I look at with Mystik Dan and go, yeah, the race in the Southwest in the mud. Again, I think there's a little bit of a highlighter on that particular race because it was in the mud, and it looks like this horse certainly loves the off going. Runs a huge race and then runs in the Arkansas Derby, right? Muth, who was supposed to be in this race, was not. Runs off the screen, so to speak, and Mystik Dan did not run to the race that he did on an off track. And I think that's probably the way that he ran on the off track. I think that's probably the reason why he got 18-1 in the Kentucky Derby, right? I don't know if he needs his A game here. I really don't. Maybe he can be, maybe he can be a flat B or a B plus here, Jeremy, and to be able to, to win the second jewel of the Triple Crown. But that's why we love this game so much in this puzzle, is because you're trying to figure out A, how the race is going to be run, and B, can Mystik Dan run to the race that he did at the Kentucky Derby? And if he does, then I don't think it's going to be very difficult to beat him. But I think the race sets up for him, and he's going to be used on Eddie Olczyk's tickets.